What's up guys, alexy1 here, playing Elfaro. We're gonna play 1b4. Black's got a few options. e4 is pretty annoying, but because this knight is a bit restricted now, he can't take on b4 now because of bishop takes g7, winning a rook. So this is all just fine, but I need to get my knight to a good square. Maybe f4 is a good square here. I'm gonna go towards that square. Just gonna take. And now I wanted to play knight c3, which I'm still gonna do. Yeah, he's threatening mate. If I take there, it's mate in 1. But we see that, obviously. He can also play queen a5 now. Because if I go bishop e2, he has queen takes a1. And knight c2 check. Also, if I take on e4, he has the same trick. So this f5 weakens a lot of squares around his king. This knight is coming over to e5. So if I take here, he's gonna play knight e5, I guess. But maybe I can check on g7. Yeah, it's pretty annoying nonetheless. So I'm gonna... Maybe I could have done it. We'll see after the game. I'm gonna play this knight d5. Just opening my bishop. And also defending against knight d5. And knight b6. So my two bishops are very strong here. Maybe he plays that. Okay, well, I'm just gonna castle. If he plays h4, I'm just gonna go back to e2, which I did. Yeah, it's going all out here. Let me see. I could play knight d5. I could also play knight g6, but knight g6 doesn't do much. I think I like knight d5. Because if he takes, I can just take on h8. Just gonna pre-move it. Well, maybe I shouldn't. Because maybe there's some funky lines with bishop takes h2 or something. Not really sure. I doubt it. Either way, I'll pre-move that. Just in case. I think bishop e7 is a safe choice here, but I'm not sure if he has to go for that. If so, I'm just taking on e7. Playing bishop c3 and queen a1. Maybe I can also play bishop queen b3. It's maybe a better choice. Not really sure here. No, I'm gonna play bishop c3. And now this queen to a4. Intending to go there. Gonna take there now. Maybe I should get my rook involved as well. I can check him. If he plays queen f7, I have queen takes here, I guess. Yeah. And take there. I'm gonna take back, obviously. So now he's a double attack on c3 and g2. Annoying. Gonna play queen h3. It's just rook f1. So maybe king h1 is a good move. I want to go f3 in the future as well. Maybe I can do it after he plays c4 here. Oh, he doesn't play c4. So we get this ending where I'm a bit worse because of his king. His king is very active, but I need to get my pawns moving. And as I say that, I play 3 rook moves. Yeah, his king is way too active, so I shouldn't have done that. I'm losing here, for sure. He can just play king c4, king c3 as well. Whoo, baby. Pretty sweet. Yeah, so this is winning now. Yeah, pretty lucky. Let's have a look here. So he can also take here, which is fine, I guess. We get this line. One thing to point out: knight c6 just loses a pawn after b5. And black players didn't think knight d4 saves it, but e3. And you just defend against knight takes b5 and attack this d4 pawn, and you'll win this e5 pawn. So that's fine. d5 is also an interesting option, because if you take here, you play knight c6. Just take on b4 with the knight. So obviously, if he takes on b4, I have this. Yeah, so if he takes with a6 on b5, I always want to capture with the a pawn. So it's kind of mandatory when they play a6 to play a4. So forced. Yeah, now I just want to get my knight in somewhere. So I'm guessing it's fine. The angel wants to play bishop takes f6 here. Oh, it's an idea actually. Because you can play knight c3 here and press on this e pawn. Yeah, seems fine. I could have played bishop takes g7 actually. Black definitely has compensation, because my king doesn't have a square, a safe square. If I castle short, this rook is gonna be into play, and maybe I should have played knight f4 here, because g5 just opens up this whole diagonal. I can even play bishop knight takes e4 here. So this seems like a better square. Also defending d3 again. I don't know why I chose to go knight g3. Huh, this just wins, it seems. Guess you're probably gonna play check here. Well, yeah, this bishop is coming to c4, and we've got 3 pawns already for the sacrificed piece, so that's fine. His king is bad. Yeah, it's very good. Missed it. Could have also took there. I was afraid of this, I remember, because I was calculating things like this. Knight d3 here, or queen d3. Queen d3 maybe. It all seems pretty annoying, but the engine just says, oh, nothing to worry about. Now c4 and bishop a4 and you're fine. It feels so scary. Also, I thought if he plays, I thought he'll play knight e5, and I wanted to take there. So queen h5 is also a possibility, it seems. And now you have this and this. But so queen h5 is definitely the best then. I also was wondering about this. You have knight d5. Now you're taking on e5. This is terrible for black. So yeah, I could have took, I guess. I was too scared. Knight e5 is also very good, it seems. +2. But then I should take here. Now queen h5 is made in 1. It's pretty sexy actually. Wow, okay. So I went astray here. I'm still better, but there was a tactical win, which I should have seen. I feel like h4 is also a move, but you're giving away this g4 square. I think I castled here. Yeah. h4 is definitely good. I thought he would go for h3. But knight f4 was my plan, I guess. It's rook e1, but no, I wouldn't have played that. Let's see. Would have gone g3, I guess. And try and play f3 next. Yeah, g5. No. If I play f3, he's gonna take and play b6, and this bishop will come there. It's just tricky. g5 is also a move. This feels very strange, because you give him some incentive to play g4. I don't know. Play bishop d6. After which I maybe should have played d4 here. I'm gonna take back with the queen, I guess, yeah. And I've got this d file, which I'm gonna plump. You can play that, because if I take, yes, bishop takes h2. So d4 was a better idea, I guess. But whatever, knight f4 is definitely not bad. And the g5 just feels so loose. Yeah, knight d5 is the best move. And now I can still play d4. I wanted to go queen a1, but he just defends everything with rook a6. I could have just won a pawn here, and then blow his whole position open. I should have played queen c8. Because if he goes... What happens if... Oh yeah, I just take on f5. And if he plays queen d7, I have queen takes e5. If he plays knight d7, we have queen takes b7, at the very least. I just wanted to get more pieces involved, which is fine, I guess. So I'm checking there, taking there. So I don't want to play queen h5 here because of rook takes g2. A cheapo you can fall in such positions. Taking on h4 is fine. Yeah, I was wondering about this, but it just feels scary. You can just go like that, but you're gonna get a mating net going. It just feels scary to allow rook takes g2. If you take here, you also have queen d8, I guess. Yeah. So I was playing too passive here. As you can see from the evaluations, I kind of blew it here. So this should all be equal, but this shouldn't be. I should play h4 here. Because he can play rook d6 now, and this is very annoying. h4 is definitely better. He's just gonna run with the pawn. No, I don't want to play you. And this is a draw because these pawns are way too strong. No g4? Okay. You have to get your king alongside with them. Yeah, this is just a draw. Let's see how though. Oh, this is a neat little move, because if you go g5, you have this mate. So you have to play king g5 here. And then you're checking. Holding on to this pawn. If you play g5, you have king f4, yeah. So this, take, check, check. Oh, no, take there. And you have this check. Ah, it feels like white should be winning here actually, but the engine shows 0.00. Anyway, this is a position you can't really lose, so. He played rook b6. Went rook c5. He still has this rook d6. Now it's even better because he's not losing this pawn. But he played king d4. And I should play rook g4 here, I guess. But yeah, now it's just totally losing. Uh, but then he pre-moves. He thought I would go rook d7 here, I guess. Yeah, that's very lucky. I flew it again. He has rook d5 here. I saw that actually. Wanted to go like that. And this is still a win. Because you just trade that against this pawn. And we have two against one rook here, which is winning. Definitely when the king is far away. Yeah. Well, not too good of a game, but pretty interesting. There were some nice things to watch out for. So I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys. Bye bye.